These are the Tarot and Oracle forecasts for the month of December 2018. We have a look at the big energies that will be touching on most of your lives in the month of December in some way or another, or it could tell you the entire story. If you would like to order a personal or private reading, or that incredible soulmate reading, or perhaps a weekly update for your particular star sign, please go to the links in the description box below. Right, Sagittarius, I'm going to start with a relationship reading for you, then move on to your tea leaf reading and finish up with your tarot cards. For your relationship, I drew the romance angel cards and tarot cards to clarify each one of those, but this can apply to any important relationship in your life. The first card you got was keep an open mind. On the card it says your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations. And the tarot card that came with this is the World. And there's the cat sitting looking out the window at that vast vista ahead of him. There's a whole world out there. And it's the whole feeling came with that card. There's that little bright spark of a star in it as well. That sometimes we tend to look at the same type of people, be attracted to the same kind of people. The universe brings us other people and we think, nah, I'm not so interested. When it confines our world, it narrows down our world. Somebody completely different to what you normally would be attracted to, or even go on a date with, or even go on a second date with, could actually present you with an entirely new world. So Sagittarians, in the month of December, that opportunity or that potential definitely exists. You deserve love, you are lovable card came with the Seven of Sky. The Seven of Sky speaks about pursuing something which is just an illusion. And I think it's the case of, for some of you, you might be in relationships that you know will not go the distance. They will not provide you with what you know makes you feel loved, makes you feel appreciated, makes you feel respected. And perhaps it's a case of in the past you have been in relationships with people that don't give you that. And perhaps this entirely new, different person that you weren't attracted to in the past can give you that kind of relationship. They can give you the kindness and respect and the love and the appreciation and the tender loving care that people that you were traditionally, let's put it that way, attracted to wouldn't and didn't do. And pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you along with the Lovers. Those two together say to me that you do know what it takes to make a good relationship. You know, combination of hearts and minds and souls, combination of how you feel about the person and who they really are, who you are. All of it needs to come together in a good. Look at these two cats so sweetly entwined and the red flowers surrounding them. From the start, you actually do know when you get into a relationship what those red flags are. And often in our pursuit of something, or just to be in a relationship, or we get lonely, we will get into a relationship that we know is not going to deliver that. We hope and we pray that it does, but we know that it never had the makings of it. Yet in December, somebody comes along that is very different to anybody you have been with before, and they present you with the opportunity to have that kind of relationship you dreamed about, to have that real connected relationship. There may be someone else that comes along that's your usual type, and they have all those red flags, and you might ignore it, and then you will end up going down the same path again. So look out for that someone different. They definitely have the potential, much greater potential. And those of you in committed partnerships and relationships, it's perhaps time to really get to know your partner again. To have date night, to go and do things that are different. Get out into the world, you two. Perhaps your world is too small at the moment. Shower them with the appreciation and kindness that you'd like them to give to you, and shower yourself with it as well. And pay attention to those red flags in your own, in those committed partnerships and relationships that could actually affect the long-term standing or connection between the two of you. Don't just sweep them under the carpet in the month of December. I made a cup of tea for you, Sagittarians, and I peered into the cup to see what symbols jumped out. If you see something else in there that you think might be applicable to you, then just drop a comment in the comment box below and I'll have a look at it. But what jumped out here for me was a little sickle moon. with an eagle taking off, and there were quite a few bows in here. So round about the sickle moon in December, your troubles and worries can be overcome, or specific troubles and worries, you can triumph over them. Or both scenarios. Someone admires the way you've been handling things, or someone admires you, and round about the sickle moon, you will be made aware of that. Okay, so those are two very distinct symbols and stories that came up in your teacup. Like I say, if you see another symbol that jumps out for you, let me know and I will have a look at it for you. And now while I'm looking at your teacup, I see a T, the capital letter T and the capital letter I as well. See if that applies to any of you. Your tea leaf fortune telling cards. You've got the dagger, which says fear, worries, and tense situations. The carrot says opportunity or windfall. Red says period of prosperity and abundance. The frying pan says trouble and accusations, and flowers say happiness. So if I look at this, the beginning of December, there is worried, you tense, there's a situation that's been giving you uphill, it's really been worrying you, it's even been giving you sleepless nights. It can involve a person, it can involve your finances. I'm inclined to think it involves your finances because the next card says opportunity or windfall. So quite soon in the beginning of December, while you're still worrying about finances, a windfall comes, or an opportunity comes to change that. And with it brings the period of prosperity and abundance. You feel just way, way better because you can see now that either money is coming in, or help is coming in, or a new job is coming in, something like that, that will ease up this tension that you've been having. The troubles and accusations that you have been experiencing, perhaps possibly due to your financial situation, will then finally give way to happiness. Your final card there is the happiness card. So it's very, very nice. It's a real sort of pendulum, two sides of the scale kind of situation. You've really had some kind of seriously tense situation with all sorts of things attached to it. Perhaps people pointing fingers at you because you couldn't make payments, whatever the case may be. Or just a case if you feel maybe they're going to be doing that and you've had a bit of sleepless nights, and suddenly a windfall comes in or opportunity comes in, and with it the promise of abundance. And with that, your happiness levels are elevated to much, much higher levels than they've been in a long time. Very nice, especially for December. Your tarot cards possibly explains your situation quite beautifully. You have the Earth Kitten, the Three of Fire, the Two of Fire, and the Priest. But the Earth Kitten in this particular spread says that you've been a little bit worried to step out of your comfort zone. Even though your comfort zone has not been comfortable at all, it is one that you know. So you've been reticent to sort of get out there, perhaps explore new territories, explore new options, try different things, try entirely different things, because perhaps you've found lately things just don't really pan out the way you want them to. So this has made you very, very cautious. But that Earth Kitten is saying, get out there and explore a bit. Get out there and try different things, because there is something out there. That Three of Fire speaks about stepping out of the darkness into the light. You've been in kind of a dark corner. You've been confined to a dark corner because, one, of situations that have cropped up, and two, how you're starting to feel about them. But you need to step out of that now. Because the Two of Fire speaks about this opportunity knocking. That cat has got the archway doors open, it's peering out there, and there are many, many opportunities waiting for you. The Priest says, do your diligent duty where your faith is concerned. Pray, meditate, whatever the case may be. This will help you to make the right decisions. It will help you step out of your comfort zone and head off in a direction feeling far more sure of the direction that you are taking, rather than that reticence or even apprehension that if you try something new, it may not work out the way that you expected it to, or it won't work out altogether. You need that faith, so work on the faith however you do it, whether it's prayer for you or meditation for you, whatever the case may be, work on having faith, because there are opportunities for you. That Two of Fire says as much, and that Three of Fire speaks about getting out of that hole, that darkness, that it's in one's mind a lot more than what it is practically, although practically one can definitely be feeling it, but the mind has now sort of gotten you a bit bogged down in a corner. And if you go out there and explore a bit and try out new things, new territories, even on any level, just something new and bright and wonderful, like this kitten exploring the hedgehog, it's that kind of feeling. Just get out of it or into the light, and you will find that the opportunities will start showing up for you. Then have some faith, work on the faith, however that may be for you. Pray, meditate, whatever the case may be, so that you can set forth making decisions with far more lightness in your being, and that way you'll make the best decisions for yourself. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.